ladies. Great day. I hope that you're doing wonderful. I hope that you've had a great day so far. I'm just setting up. I have some really great things to talk about and cover in this video. So go ahead and take a couple of seconds to maybe grab some nail polish if you need to do your nails. Okay, maybe grab some books that you would like to share as well with the other ladies that come into this, whether you're viewing this live or after the fact. Just give yourself a couple of moments to maybe grab yourself a healthy drink. Okay, maybe grab some crystals so that you can, you know, my cat is out here with me, so you can get the vibe. I have some really nice chill hop beats playing in the background. I have some incense, so maybe some of you may want to light some incense before we get into the video. But how are you doing? There's so many things going on in the world right now. Let me just turn this down. Oh, and if you hear any children, then that's my neighbors, okay? So just pretend like they're not interrupting anything that we have going on. Hello, Oliver 787. Thank you. Yeah, the chair is courtesy of you. So shout out to my mom, everyone. Say hi to Oliver 787. That's my mom. So go and follow her. She'll be like, no, don't follow me. Alright, so let's dive right in. Is everyone settled? Have you grabbed at least one of those things to just kind of have, you know, a really great live together? Because I want to do this together. This is the whole reason why I'm doing this, is because there's so many things that I want to share with the other women, and like creating a soul tribe, creating a community of women that can come together and share certain pieces of information to help us all. Okay, each one teach one, help one, you know, whatever you can think of to rhyme with that. But I also have some oracle cards here, so I'll go through and let you know what I see. I'm going to start off with the Muse Tarot, and again, if the light is kind of playing up, I have an umbrella kind of shielding the light because it's too bright. Also, if you're doing your makeup, because I don't have any makeup on right now, I just did my eyebrows, and I'll be doing my nails in the video after I get through these cards. But if you want to do your makeup while you're listening to me, pull out your makeup. If you're gonna head somewhere, or just look cute. Okay, so let's dive right in, starting with the Muse Tarot. I have not looked at any of these messages. The whole deck has been upside down, but I've pulled some cards from this and two other decks that I'm going to go through, and I literally asked Spirit, what messages does the Divine Feminine need to hear today? Okay, so I'm going to go through these cards and see what Spirit would like for you to know. Alright, Divine Feminine. So with this Muse Tarot deck, one of the reasons why I really love it is because of the pictures, how amazing the colors are, how vibrant. It is very feminine and girly. Like, I mean, look at this box, okay? Very feminine. You see the flowers, the sparkles, the woman here, okay? Very feminine colors going on here, so that should give you some insight into the deck. But let's dive right into what message the Muse Tarot has from Spirit. My cat is getting into a tree right now. Whatever they would like to say. So we first start out with this really Divine Feminine card right here to start it out. I love this energy here, because what it says is, as a collective, as a Divine Feminine, we feel that urge to have to share something that we've been holding in, that we have been hiding from other. Oh, they're so loud. There is something that we have not been sharing with the collective, that we have maybe been feeling on a subconscious level. Okay, there's something that we have opened our eyes to, some type of knowledge that we may have opened up to allow us to tap into our femininity here with this High Priestess. You having that internal knowing in terms of what needs to be shared, what needs to be done, what knowledge is necessary for you at this time. I apologize about the noise. I did not know they were going to be loud like this. We also have the 8 of materials here, which basically tells me that with whatever you're sharing, whatever you intuitively feel you need to share right now, okay, Divine Feminine, whatever you need to share at this moment, there is work to be done in order for that to be shared, okay? You may have already been working on something that you wanted to share, but you've just been kind of under wraps with it, kind of like myself. There could be some project that you know you need to learn more about so that you can work harder towards bringing about and sharing whatever is hidden at the moment, okay? But the Divine Feminine, I feel, is really being put in a position to lead, to share in some way in your immediate life, okay? That's very apparent here. With the 7 of Voices, there may be people around you, okay, that you need to remove yourself from in order for this transition to happen. A lot of times, that's what it is when you're going through any type of journey or growth. There will be people in your current situation that you may need to remove yourself from in order for you to really have that stillness to be by yourself, okay? And so a lot of you have more than likely already been through that process of seeing the difference between my energy when I'm around other people and my energy when I'm by myself, when I'm able to enjoy my own company, when I'm able to enjoy how I feel, my creative passions, what I like to just expressing your femininity, showing yourself love, showing yourself care during this time of isolation, taking time to get to know how to do your makeup better, or taking time to read a book that helps you to come more into, being girly, or taking a bath, or being more creative and feminine. Okay, just being more feminine. You've tapped more into that during this isolated time is what I'm feeling here. And you're ready to put in the work necessary to bring whatever those talents or skills that you feel intuitively during this time. Like, you're ready to push it out. You're ready to share it. All right. And with this 7 of Voices, you may need to leave some people behind. You may need to sneak away from them. Okay. This is also some people in your environment that you may feel are spying on you, or some people that you feel may be just acting like suspicious. You may be worried about what other people may be looking like. It's like, you see how she's looking over her shoulder? The fox is looking over, like, who's watching me? Who's looking at me? With the 7 of Voices, I feel that there is a need for you to not be so concerned about what other people are saying, and instead work hard towards your path and where you see the light. You need to focus on following your own path, following your light. Okay, you see the path there that she's about to go on, but she's glancing back to see if anyone else notices her. Okay, during this time of sharing your creative passions, during this time of sharing the things that you need to share, don't be so worried about what other people have to say. Don't be so don't mentally be thinking so much about other people's opinions or what they have to say in terms of doubting you. Trust your path, trust your direction, trust how you feel you need to move forward for yourself. Okay, especially Divine Feminine, that energy is not really as celebrated as masculine energy in our world. There is kind of it's a little bit off balance. Okay, so it may feel weird, like, or foreign to you to put so much more energy into your feminine power, ladies, but it's necessary at this time. And other people's opinions, what they have to say, has nothing to do with your path and where you're going and heading towards the light, towards growth, towards elevation, towards more of expressing more of your divine feminine energy. Okay, so with the Muse Tarot, I really feel like the guidance just for this deck, because I'll bring it all together, is for you to just be confident in working hard and expressing what you want to express. A lot of times, Divine Feminine, you know, as I said, we're not as celebrated. Our energy is not as celebrated in the world as Divine Masculine. However, we are that subconscious. We are always there. We are the underlying current. We are that underlying current and energy, and we always have a presence. But it's about whether you're staying in the subconscious or whether you're rising up and allowing people to see your creativity, allow you to express your creativity, finally coming out from that subconscious place, finally allowing your creative things to come out and be expressed for other people to see, instead of you just keeping it on the inside, because it's always been there, right? All right, so let's move on to this next deck here, the Ferry Tarot. What cards do we have here? All right, and we have the Queen of Spring. Brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. It says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Okay, so as I said, straight out the gate here with this Queen of Spring, this translates in the normal tarot to the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is all about action. She's all about moving towards certain things that she wants to get done. Okay, being, as it says here, brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly, expressing your passions in an open way, but also, there's so many bees around me right now, but also believing in yourself, believing in your ability, ladies. Sorry, AJ, I don't know if I have much to tell you today, because this is for my ladies. This is a girl chat, so you might want to stay tuned for the next one. But anyway, ladies, thank you very much. Anyway, with this Queen of Spring here, definitely taking charge of how you are moving forward, taking charge of how you are creatively expressing yourself, and also putting a stake out for people to see. I do nails, I do hair, okay, I do tarot, I do have a crystal collection that I want other people to be able to buy. I have a website for it. I have written an ebook, and I would like to share the knowledge with you all, okay? Because a lot of time with the Divine Feminine, we get so used to being that undercurrent and so used to being unseen, because, you know, that's part of our energy. But at certain times, we do have to make ourselves seen so that people can gain clarity and gain knowledge from that, you know, subconscious. They can hear that subconscious voice. Okay, we have the Five of Winter here, which says, walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. Okay, so again, as I said with this, the last card, the Seven of Voices for the Muse Tarot, with this Five of Winter, which is basically the Five of Swords, it's literally like, don't be entertaining. You don't have time in your mental space to like entertain people that are not going the same direction, or that are not at least wanting to open and expand their mind. Okay, at this point in 2020, with us only being at the very end of May now, but only into the 5th month of the year, okay, we're almost halfway here, because we're literally at June now. But for us to be halfway through and have been exposed to so much information, so much knowledge and wisdom, and having so much access to that, okay, we know who is also going and moving in the same direction as us, and we know who has differing opinions and directions that they're heading in, and that's completely fine. Okay, but with this card here, you know which people you need to walk away from because they're being dishonest. There's a difference between someone that's just, okay, we're just in two different lanes right now, but we're still headed in the same direction. You're just focused on doing your hair business, and, you know, I sell clothes. So we're both headed in the same direction, but we have different specializations, okay? That's one thing, ladies. But when you have someone, you're headed in this positive direction, you're starting your business, you're putting yourself out there and sharing your creative passions with this Queen of Spring, letting people know, hey, I do this. I want, you to know that I would love to help you and assist you in your life in this way to help improve you. Okay, when you're sharing those things, ladies, remove yourself and don't worry about those people that you need to cut your losses from anyway. Those people that are not helping you in any way. Anyway. Okay, that's what it is. So with this Five of Winter, it's literally realizing what you thought you wasn't. You realizing what you thought you wanted. Sorry. You may have thought you wanted a certain career path. You may have thought you wanted to move in a certain direction before we had this quarantine, before we had this isolative time, right? You may have thought you knew, oh, I'm going to be a lawyer, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a law enforcement officer, I'm going to be this, that, right? A dentist, whatever. You may have had a one-track mind in terms of where you wanted to express your creativity, but now you may have to walk away from that for some of you. Now with this isolative time, you discovered, wow, I really enjoy doing this random activity. I really enjoy making hair butter. I really enjoy cooking. I really enjoy facials and all of the making my own natural bath bomb, making hair products. I really enjoy this, and I feel like maybe I have to walk away from that past career field that I wanted to go towards, right? So it's making that decision, knowing what action you need to take, and leaving behind any of those thoughts that are not helping you to move forward in that change that you're looking to make right now for your lives. All right, we have the Eight of Winter to sum up the Ferry Tarot, and it says, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. This Eight of Autumn is literally the same as this card here, the Eight of Materials. So we have double confirmation, okay, ladies? We know that there's work to be done. We know that there's work to be done, both on a personal scale, because let's just be honest, okay? We know that we may have gotten caught up a little bit, okay, in the masculine energy and how everything is run. Sorry, excuse me. We may have got caught up in how things have run so far in our world, in our society, globally, when it comes to divine masculine, okay? However, we need to tap into our own individual divine feminine energy in order to bring about a better balance globally as well. And it starts with us. It starts with our individual journeys. It starts with what we do on a daily basis, how we treat ourselves, how we speak to ourselves, right? Right. So that means with this Eight of Autumn here, working on yourself, knowing that there's work to be done on yourself, knowing that there are books to be bought so that you can educate yourself, knowing that there is self-care that you need to engage in so that you can beautify and express your creativity on yourself, right? Because that's the thing about these moments in history, these moments in time where we are at the forefront of the change. We are at the forefront of this growth. We are at the forefront of this movement, of this renaissance. We are at the forefront. It's our generation's turn. It's all of us as a world, everyone that is living on the planet right now. It is all of our turn to be the forerunners of the next generation, the next whatever happens coming out of this quarantine. We decide what power we have. There's work to be done. Okay, so engage in those projects. Do the work that's necessary. Wake up early. Do your face mask 2 to 3 times a week to keep your skin glowing. Take off your makeup when you get home before you go to bed so that you can keep your skin and maintain it. Do your nails every week. or go to the salon and get the top up. Okay, moisturize your skin. This is coconut oil. I'll be using this with my nails for my hands, but moisturize your hands. Let me see, I'm gonna dry. Let me get a little bit of this actually. Moisturize your skin, moisturize your body, celebrate yourself, ladies. We have to, okay, because it's our turn to lead that direction and come out of, with the high priestess, come out of that energy of not hiding, but just being that undercurrent. Okay, it's our turn to share what we have learnt from being in the undercurrent, from that different perspective, from that subconscious perspective that we have been in for so long on a global scale, and economically. We have things that we would like to share, very valid things that would assist in our growth. They're vital to the growth of the entire world, what us as divine feminine have to share. So don't count yourself out. Just do the work. Don't count yourself out. Just do the work. Do what it takes. Wake up early. Do your hair. Do your makeup. Look nice. Take care of your skin. I am not wearing the only makeup that I am wearing right now is my eyebrows, and I put a little bit of mascara on. I don't have anything on my face. You can see the blemish here. I don't have anything on my face because I make sure that I take care. I have a routine for my skin, and we'll get into some books and resources that I would love to share with you that I have gotten really great gems from. All right, so with this 8 of Autumn being a double confirmation from the Muse Tarot deck as well coming out, okay, there is work that needs to be done as divine feminine, both on ourselves and on the collective, and work that we need to share from being in that place of not sharing, taking the time to learn. Now we're ready to share. Spirit is like, now work on sharing what you've learned during this time that you've been invisible and hidden. Okay, long-term projects. Some of you do need to do a bit more research before proceeding. Some of you do need to do a bit more research before proceeding. So that is a card that says you need to work a bit more on what you want to share before you can share it. There's a little bit more that you need to work on. All right. So the last deck that I will be sharing some oracle cards from is the Self-Care Oracle. All right. So let's see what self-care cards have come out for us, ladies. Love it. Okay, so the first one here is make a vision board. Make a vision board. Okay, so like I said, being creative as divine feminine, picking out pictures that align with what we are visualizing, what we are attracting to ourselves, where we're headed, what we're moving towards. So if you are wanting to be better at having like a self-care routine, or having a beauty routine, or always making sure that your hair is done, okay, put that on your vision board. If you want to always make sure your nails look good, put that on your vision board. If you want to increase and gain a crystal collection, put crystals on your vision board. Clothing, if you want to do hair, if you want to write books, journal more, put all of those visual things on a vision board and create it so that you can see it visually every day. That is going to help you to work on it. By visually seeing it, it will stimulate that part of you that's like, yeah, I still need to work on this before I can share it. Yeah, I do want that to come to fruition. That is going to come to fruition for me. Let me do something today that will help me get closer to that position by making a vision board, putting it on my vision board. Okay, so for some of you, definitely make a vision board, put it up in your room so that you can look at it as a source of constant motivation. All right, the next one we have is spend time with animals, okay? I can tell you firsthand with having a cat. Where's my cat? Oh, she's laying right here next to me. Let me see. Victoria, come here. Come here. Hi, Nathan D. 131. But look, spend time with animals. And look, she was just laying right next to me. She doesn't want to be on camera, but let's put you down. Let's see. Okay, but spend time with animals, okay? Spending time with animals as a woman will allow you to tap into that nurturing sense, okay? Tap into the love that you have inside of you to share. You see this lady that's just in the center of all the animals? She's giving and receiving love from them. So for some of you ladies that have not really tapped in properly to your to that loving, nurturing energy that you have inside of you, okay, spending time with animals will really help for that to come out for you, okay? So make sure that if you have a cat or if you have an animal in the house, spend time with them. Just stroke them, pet them, okay? Be nice to them. If you're someone that is not very nice to animals or you don't like animals, maybe look at altering your perspective and giving an animal in your environment a chance. Okay? Be more nurturing towards them as opposed to how you would usually be and kind of like, I don't like dogs, I'm not a cat person, I'm not a dog person, so I'm not gonna hang around this animal. No, like, spend some time with it and get to know it. You may experience some feeling of love come out from you that you haven't felt in a long time or maybe ever. Okay, so spend time with animals. The last one here is be still. All right, ladies. Okay, ladies. When is the last time that you really spent time with yourself? Okay, no one else is in the room, no one else is in the house, okay? And I'm not saying spend time with yourself like work on your business while you're doing something, okay? I'm saying you just sat in your room and enjoyed your own energy, burnt incense, lit an incense, and spent some time with yourself. When is the last time that you did this? Maybe a great idea for you to do this, because that way you pick up on your own energy, you pick up on how you're really feeling emotionally, and it also allows you, by being still, to gain a deeper sense of clarity on where you're heading, where you're going. So be still. That's the best way for you to receive those subconscious high priestess messages that want to be shared with us as a collective divine feminine, so that you can get clear instructions on how you can participate in this revolution. So be still for some of you. Don't be so rushed. Don't be, so in a hurry to take care of everyone else, because you need to be taken care of as well, and you take care of yourself better than anyone else can, or you're supposed to. Okay, so take care of yourself. All right, be still. Let us go through, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna go through a few books and then we're just going to end it, because I was originally going to just talk about the cards while I did my nails. Maybe I still will, but let me go through these cards first, or the books that I've recommended for you, and we'll see how I'm feeling after that. Okay, so the first one is the Moonology book here, and this is by Yasmin Boland. You can see it says Walking with the Magic of Lunar Cycles. Okay, so this Moonology book here is such a great resource, because it will, what does TTCG mean, Nathan D131? What is that? I don't know what these words mean. But anyway, this Moonology deck here is a really wonderful resource for all of my ladies out there, all my divine feminines. It's so important for us to align our energies with something like the moon, because the moon is divine feminine energy. The moon is that nurturing energy, okay? It is the sun and the moon that rule the sky. The moon is the feminine, the sun is the masculine energy. So as women, getting in tune with the cycles of the moon and what the moon represents in our lives, and spending time with the energy of the moon will only allow us to get more in tune with our divine feminine. Okay, we are all children of the earth, and in being children of the earth, hi Michaela GB, that's my sister, you guys. So say hi to my sister. Let me wave. Um, this is a great resource. This Moonology book is a really great resource. If you don't know anything about the moon, if you know a lot about the moon, it's a great resource to just have with you, you know, in your personal library. And what it does is it goes through how to work with the new moon, how to work with the full moon. Okay, we have the next full moon coming up on June 5th, and it's going to be I said full moon, right? It's going to be a full moon in Sagittarius on June 5th. Okay, and it's going to be in the sign of Sagittarius. I'll do my best to post a video on my YouTube channel about the new moon in Sagittarius before the 5th, so you can see a bit about what that is, you know, looking to assist you with at this time energetically. Okay, but this is a really great resource because it goes through literally every single sign with the full moon and the new moon. So for instance, let's go actually right now to the full moon, and it also does like the full moon in houses as well. So if, like I said, if you're someone that's already familiar with the phases of the moon and working with it, this is still a really great book to pick up to just have in your personal library. So let's see here. The full moon in Sagittarius, okay, the energy is fun, and it may prompt sighs of release or relief. Okay, so when it comes to all of the tension that has been built up in our world, all of the tension that's been built up due to the quarantine and the isolation and the police brutality and the racial wars, and, you know, just everything that is boiling up with us at this time. On June 5th, this new moon in Sagittarius is going to allow us to take a sigh of relief. I keep saying release. Taking a sigh of relief as a collective. Okay, let's go through the top 5 questions that you can ask yourself during this full moon. Have I been too flippant or carefree to the point of being careless, irresponsible, even? Okay, so this talks about what I was saying with the decks when it comes to you having some hidden things that you want to talk about, but you're like, oh, I can wait to share this. I don't have to share this right now. Okay, you know that there's work that you need to do. There's information and knowledge that you need to gain on a certain topic that you want to express and share with the collective, and you've been lazy about not being on top of working on it. Have you been too flippant? This June 5th is the time to really tell yourself the truth and be honest about your expansion. Be honest about how you would like to move forward, okay, for the rest of this year. Have I been letting myself down by allowing myself to get distracted and bored? Have you been wasting your time during this quarantine and not doing what you know you feel intuitively as a divine feminine that you need to do? Have I been overconfident to the point of arrogance or too preachy? Have you been, oh, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, so much that you haven't been focusing on yourself and balancing your own energies? Have I been a commitment phobe to my own detriment? Have I been seeing the bigger picture? Sagittarius is all about expansion, knowledge, okay? Adventure, exploration, travel, knowledge, wisdom, okay? Message, life is an adventure. Don't stagnate. So you're supposed to be expanding yourself. This full moon will allow you to see areas of your life that you may have been stagnant, and allow you to see how you can expand and how you can utilize these talents that you have that you're not sure how to put towards, or it will shine a light on where you have been a bit too lazy, and maybe you need to put, you know, more work in this area in order to share the certain knowledge that you know you need, and it's time to share for the world, because we need it. We all need each other. So Moonology by Yasmin Bolin, would definitely recommend this book. Pick this up. I got it off Amazon, so you can get it off Amazon. Okay. All right. So the next book I have is Sacred Self-Care. All right. And this is a recent buy as well. Her name is Chloe Isadora, Sacred Self-Care. And this book is just a really great guide, I found. Okay. There were a lot of self-care rituals and routines that I was already engaged in before I got this book. But after purchasing it and just kind of, I'll just flip through quickly because there's too much information to share. They have so many different things here, and just routines and advice for women. They give you recipes as well. So let's see. Let me go to one. Okay, so good. Essential oils for menstrual cycle support. How amazing is this? Okay, so literally it says here. And it even goes into the phase of the menstrual cycle that you're in. I haven't done this one yet, but literally there's so much information in here to help you to tap into your feminine power. Look, chapter 5, feminine empowerment. Okay, I flipped through the book, but there's so much knowledge in here that it's one of those guides. As I said, it's kind of a guide that you go back to time and time again. Look, loving yourself through a breakup. Some of you need to love yourself through a breakup at this time. Take every day as it comes, the days that are full of anger and rage. So it's a great guide for you. How to give a foot massage, different essential oils that assist, sage bathing here, okay? It tells you salt bath. I'm going to be coming on and speaking about spiritual baths as well, but this gives you ingredients, essential oils, everything else that you need. It breaks every instruction down step by step, and this is a wonderful resource for all of my ladies out there, divine feminines, to get again in your personal library so that you can refer back to it as a guide to assist you on your journey and just continued growth in your self-love and feminine power. Okay, so again, this is by Chloe Isadora, and it's called Sacred Self-Care. Let's do another book here. Oh, the last book that I brought out. I just bought this in the physical copy. I've had it on as an iBook for the longest time. So if you can't pick this book up for the paperback, they do have an iBook version. So I forgot how I got that. I'm trying to think, but I have the iBook. So there is a way for you to get access to this without having to buy it. I paid £17 for this, $16.99 on Amazon. So definitely pick this up if you would like to. But Sacred Woman it's such a beautiful read. Okay, again, it's a wonderful guide for all my women out there, all my divine feminines that are going to be on a life journey with their feminine empowerment. Okay, great resource to go back to, and it really breaks down how to celebrate your sacred womb, your sacred feminine power. Okay, it gives you so many gems, so many gems. It goes into cleaning your colon. Like, look, creating colon wellness, okay? Cleaning out your womb. There's a ginger bath in here. That sounds lovely. Talks about the breasts, okay? So many different wonderful resources here. And it has an Egyptian connotation to it as well. So if you're not really super familiar with ancient Egyptian teachings, this is a great resource as well to introduce you to that, especially tying it in with your divine feminine power. And look, they have really beautiful pictures. Like, oh, Queen Afua is the author. This is her here, I believe. Queen Afua. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, so this book here, Sacred Woman by Queen Afua, I would highly recommend as well. Okay, so those are 3 books that you can pick up and order on Amazon, order on wherever you can find them, and just go through them, read them, see what they have to say. All right, another resource that I brought out was just a journal. This is just a simple notebook that I just picked up from like the Poundland the other day, and it's completely blank, but this is going to be like my dream journal. It's either going to be my dream journal or like a creative journal. All right, but as women, a lot of times we have so many emotions that it really benefits us to have a place where we can write things down, where we can write our thoughts down, write down how a certain day made us feel or a certain situation made us feel. Okay, and writing these things down, having one place to do that. I'm gonna add like stickers and probably draw on here on the front and back, make it look really cute and pretty so that I want to write in it, right? And I already bought a nice vibrant pink color here, so I would definitely recommend doing the same, to just kind of keep as a journal on a daily basis, to keep up with your emotions, to vent, to write things down. It's super powerful to write things down. You can use this as an affirmation book as well, to write down affirmations and manifest things and keep track of your manifestations. Okay, so getting a notebook or some kind of journal or diary is definitely another recommendation I would have for my divine feminines out there, just to increase your feminine empowerment. Last thing here, to express a bit more creativity, I really feel like drawing and coloring is an amazing way for us to do that. Okay, if you're in your room by yourself, we had one of those cards come out for the self-care oracle. Where is it? Yes, no, not this one. Yeah, it was this one. Being still. Okay, while you're being still, spending time with yourself in your room, pull out maybe a coloring book and color. Okay, there's some really beautiful pictures in here. Look, this is the first page I colored in. Really beautiful pictures here. I love this author, this illustrator, how she was able to create such detailed pictures for us to color in this book. All right, let me see her name. Serena Mantle. Okay, illustrated this book, and it says right here, a self-care coloring book. Sorry, I got like, I think that was when I took the price off. Was it? I don't know. Sorry, let me take this off. All right, but literally on this book here, it says a self-care coloring book. It does really, it's so relaxing to just be in your room and play with colors and draw things in and make it look nice. Okay, look at that. Look at how detailed that is. Look at how pretty that is. All right, look, so many different pictures that you can choose from to color in. Love this one here. I'm almost finished with it. Okay, but so many pictures. Look how thick this is. Let me just go through it really quickly. Okay, this is such a beautiful book, and it has like quotes in it. There'll be interactive pictures that will ask you questions. Look at that. Okay, look at how detailed. See what I mean? Alright, so this is Woman, Patterns, and Plants, a self-care coloring book, and it is by Serena Mantle. Okay, so I would definitely recommend this book as well. Alright, so that's all I have to share with you at this time, everyone. Okay, I'm actually just gonna do my nails offline because I've been on long enough. But I love each and every one of you ladies out there. I'm really hoping that this helped you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you were able to get your nails done or your makeup completed in this time while you were listening to me. And if you have any questions about anything, about any of the topics we've spoken about today, if you would like to book a personal session with me, definitely contact me, send me a DM, or just book your appointment. The link is in my bio on my page, Empress Lazuli. I would love to connect with you and have a session where we can really connect, and I can give you amazing guidance that the universe would like you to know. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend, and I hope to see you soon. I will speak to you soon. Love you. Bye.